Hello everyone. Our guest today is Eric.
How you doing?
We're gonna ask him some questions about his videography path. You live on Staten Island,
Yeah.
which is New York City. It's a big island. There's a lot of hiking. We've been doing that plenty. We've done some other things, so we have a little history now. And I've actually found you on YouTube. I was Googling like Staten Island adventures. I wanted to see if anybody does it, and I found some drone videos, which was pretty cool. I was amazed, like, wow, there's someone who does drone videos on Staten Island. So that's how I found you. So, first question. You consider yourself more of a videographer, correct? Yeah.
Okay, so I originally started with photography. I would say back in 2001, 2002, I got my first digital camera. Wow. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I just started taking pictures of everything. All my friends, everything we did. And then eventually, around 2005, when I started going to CSI college, I decided to make photography as my major. So I took a few photography classes. That was just when digital cameras were really starting to come out, and they taught me film. And film was becoming obsolete, so it was kind of pointless, the whole class. But I learned a few things, not enough that I would like to learn. Like, they didn't really teach me how to use aperture and shutter speed. I had to pretty much learn that on my own. After CSI, I interned with a photographer. We would do weddings, and I was basically his assistant. And then after a few years of that, I decided, this isn't what I want to do, because I'm not really too much of a people person. I don't want to take pictures of people. I want to take pictures of scenery and stuff like that.
Nature, trails,
right,
hikes.
Right. So I stopped being his intern, and for a while I was just pretty much doing my own thing. Somewhat try to make money. It wasn't really on my mind to make money with pictures. I was more of a hobby. I was only like 18, 19 years old. And so I was doing my pictures, but after a while I kind of got bored with it. I have ADHD, so after a while, things I do I get bored with. So it's hard for me to keep something like a hobby. Like video games, for instance. I used to be a gamer, and then just one day I'm like, all right, this is boring. I don't want to do it anymore. Photography is a little different. That's something I'm really, really interested in.
Were you doing videography at the same time as you were
I'm
doing
getting to that.
Okay.
So then YouTube came around in 2005. I started my account. YouTube.com/Mustang2005, all one word. Originally, it was just random, stupid videos of me and my friends. Then for the longest time, I kind of stopped doing it. Only up until recently, I would say maybe 4 years ago, is when I decided to get back into it. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. I was seeing what cameras people were using nowadays. I had gotten a GoPro Hero 5, whenever that came out. I think that was 2015. And that's when I started again. I started with the Hero 5, then I went to the Hero 6 and 7, and now the 8. I was seeing what other cameras YouTubers were using, and a lot of them were using the Sony cameras. Now, I used to have a Canon camera. I used to be a big Canon person. But the Canon camera I had was the Canon T1i, I believe, and that was like over 10 years old. And it only did 1080p, and there was no autofocus. You had to manually focus.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, I can't use this. Camera's almost 10 years old. So then I got my Sony a6500, and I started making better videos with that. I was trying to do the whole vlog setup with the GoPro, and it was very cumbersome, and it wasn't really working out too well. And that's why I went with the Sony. Now I have the Sony a6500, I got the whole microphone, the whole vlog setup.
Yeah.
And then I graduated recently to the a6600, because now it's got the flippy screen and the bigger battery. You might be wondering about my YouTube channel. Why is it called Mustang 2005? Well, 2005 is when I created it, and I always liked Mustangs, so I said, I don't know, Mustang 2005. So that's how I came up with the username. But my channel doesn't exactly mean it's only car videos. My channel was never that. It's more of a variety channel. I like to do hiking videos, storms, sometimes cooking. I'm not really good at it, but I try. I make all kinds of videos. It's more of a variety channel. One of my big favorite YouTubers is Casey Neistat. And when I see what he's doing, I said to myself, now that's what I want to do. Now that's what I want to do. I want to do what he does, but in my own style. I don't want to copy him. That's what made me go the whole A6500 route and the big vlog setup. I wanted to be like him, but not exactly like him. I want to make like a career out of it, like he did. It's very hard to do that. You gotta be recognized, you gotta go viral and all stuff like that.
You also want to be consistent constantly and put a lot of time and effort into it.
See, a lot of these professional YouTubers, they have their own editors and people to follow around with cameras, kind of like a reality show type thing. But also a lot of them do what I do, where they're basically the director, the editor. You're just one person doing everything. And it's very difficult to do it that way. I sometimes spend 8 hours editing my videos. And I don't do anything fancy. I don't like doing all the fancy stuff. Here's a good example. Our video is vastly different. You like to make short clips. I like to show everything. I like to show the whole experience. That's personally my style. It's not good for me also because a lot of people don't like to watch long videos. They like short and sweet videos. I could do it, yeah, but like then you have all this footage that's like wasted. I like to show my experiences. That's why my videos are so long.
Yeah, definitely. We have very different styles.
Yeah.
I make shorter videos that take me much longer than your much longer videos.
I can make a whole video, a whole hiking video, right? And I have over 2 hours of footage. In 8 hours, I'm done with the video and it's up and uploaded.
And it's like half an hour long. Right?
Yeah. I like to get my videos out immediately. This is what I did today and show everybody. I don't like waiting a week or two, release another video. That's how some people do it. They like release a video every week. This is what I did this week. Me, I like, this is what I did today. Check it out.
And if I was with you on that day, I would make a video as well. It will take me quite a bit longer, maybe 3-4 days, who knows.
And you're saying, wow, your video's out already?
You make the video the same day. All right, so you started with photography. Whatever happened there, you jumped onto videography.
Yeah.
You got some cameras, you're really into that.
Yeah, now I'm definitely more into videography than pictures.
And you're consistent.
Yeah.
As we look at your YouTube channel, you're making videos at least once a week for sure.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it for a long, long time.
Oh yeah, since 2005.
Yeah. All right, let's jump to our next question. What made you get on this path? So you started with photography, videography, but what made you do photography in the first place?
Okay, so it all begins when I was very young. Remember in the 80s they had those big video cameras, the whole, not professional, but like personal camcorder.
Okay.
It wasn't the small ones that looked like a box, it was the big ones from the 80s, like 1989. I think it was JVC. So my dad had one of those cameras, and I found it in the basement. I was like, ooh, what's this? And now in my bathroom, by the bathtub, we used to have like this big step there. And I got this idea randomly one day. I took the video camera, I pointed it at the step, I stood on top of the step, and I pretended like I had a talk show. And I used to do that every day. And I thought it was really fun. Then I figured out how to connect it to a TV so I could see it on the screen while I'm recording, basically like the flippy screen. It started that way. I used to call it the funny show, and I would just do stupid stuff and farts and you know, typical guy stuff. Then I was like, I love this. This is awesome. Yeah. I also had a talk boy. I used to make audio recordings. I wasn't too crazy about it. I like making the video more.
That's why, like, I always have a feeling that when we're doing something, you're like easy with the camera. It's like you have done it for years.
Yeah.
And now I understand why. Like many years.
Yeah.
As we look through your content, man, you have videos going way back in your channel.
Yeah.
I mean, I started mine about 5 years ago or so with some videos, but you got like 10 years ago, maybe 11.
It wasn't professional then. It was just random videos, you know, home video type style videos. Just random stuff. And it wasn't until recently, probably 2015, is when I really got into the YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber, not just make random videos.
And it's natural. As we go through any kind of adventure or path, we will be getting better.
Oh, yeah.
Right? As we learn things, we get accustomed to it.
Yeah. Making adventure videos is my favorite thing to do, like going hiking and stuff like that. That's my favorite type of video to make.
So that's your passion at the moment.
Yeah. It's kind of like a hobby, but I would really like it to be like a job, like a career. Okay. But it's very hard to get something like that. Like, the only real way to do that is to actually be a movie star. And I don't know if I'm ready for something like that.
Well,
that's why I use YouTube. It's very easy. And they say in today's times, YouTube is like the new movies.
Yeah.
Anyone can be their own movie star. and they don't have to feel pressured and remember all these lines and like an actual movie. They could just do what they want. There's no limit, and I think that's pretty awesome. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well. And
But it also makes it hard to have an actual career out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a tough start.
Yeah.
But you have experience. You've been doing it for a long time. You know your equipment, and just keep going. You found your passion. So you like the adventure, hiking, moving around, exploring something.
Yeah.
I think with time things will improve. You will learn more.
I mean, I've had my channel for over 15 years. It took me 15 years to get all the followers I have. At this point, I have up to 478, I think.
So let's say about 500.
Yeah.
I have a little over 200.
Yeah. It takes time to build your followers, but that's why it's important to get a video that goes viral. That's how you get all the millions of followers. It's not easy to do, though. You got to make a really good video. People got to recognize it and share it around, and eventually it becomes viral.
Looks like we got pretty far. I mean, we're here now. We got 3 cameras around us, recording this conversation. So that definitely means we have achieved a certain level. We got some fancy equipment like these microphones, right?
Yeah.
And that's good news. We're moving forward. We're getting better, learning new things. And we're working together, me and you, collaborations with other visual artists. That's important.
Yeah.
Things will improve. We will share our experiences, what we found out, and let's see how it goes. I wonder in 5, 10 years, we watch this video.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Maybe we're going to have our own houses, cars, families. We'll be like famous. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe we'll have other jobs.
It's a goal to look towards.
Yeah. It's definitely a good hobby, right? And hiking is healthy. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, Eric. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great to see you.
Yep.
And we'll be making some more videos in the near future. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care.
See you later.